Alrighty, hi, it's me again for the third time now. I'm going to make an attempt to do the Mutant video, which I mentioned this before, but he's gotten really hardly nerfed this patch. He a lot of his stuff got decimated. But it kind of helps me that this recording has crashed so much in the past, because I have been able to get a bit of experience with with the character's new stuff. Just a little bit to like get used to it, to get used to how like terrible he is now. But while I'm like loading into a match and stuff, I will endeavor to explain this mechanic. Mutant has jukes, which means he can like shove his attack in a particular direction. I think it's the direction that he's facing outside of combo, but inside of combo he can push himself like backward, even if he's let's say he's facing front, he can push himself backward even if he's facing outside of combo, though, he can only push himself in the direction he's facing. Oh, we're fighting a mutant too. So let me quickly try to explain this. So the thing up here is the jukes. I only get 2 to start out with. That's one of the nerfs. And this is a 5-frame low swipe. It's really fast, and if we juke it forward, we can make it hit with round start distance. So, we'll see if it works. It did work. Envenom is like a, I don't think it's a command grab, but it basically, does poison chip damage. I assume that's what it is. It may have gotten changed in the patch, but I honestly have no clue. This is a shockwave projectile. I'm just kind of showing you some things right now. This is overhead claw, really heavy guard break move. I'm just using it in combo because it's got good damage. This is slash, which can hit round start at the distance we were edited to be at. But edited, by which I mean that you know, the lobby settings and such were changed. He bursted. Um, see, the distance we're at now is much closer to the distance that we would normally be at round start if the lobby settings hadn't been changed. This is a really far-reaching, you kind of make yourself a projectile, pretty much. You're just kind of spinning through the air, and I'm just gonna do it to see. We both did the same thing, so we clashed. I think he juked his forward, though, because you can see that he's slightly closer to me than I am to him. This is a 3D frame. It's a jab type move. Most jabs are 4 frames, but his is faster and it's got worse like combo potential. I just gotten grabbed, so now I'm in the grounded state, of which I can either tech dodge or get up. Tech dodge is only useful really if your opponent is, I'll put it bluntly, good at the game. I'm gonna go for a hard read here. I might die. I did die. See, somehow I knew that that he would hold it. I think I can win this as long as It's the same issue from the last video, the robot video. Where I just like my opponent isn't very good and I keep overthinking a lot. But hopefully, at least if I get hit just a touch, he will not so quickly rage quit if he were to. He's cultivating jukes like really well so far though. Like he's doing pretty good at that at least, but I don't know if he's thinking about it or if it's just 'cause he's spamming a multi-hit move. I think, and this is partly just a guess, but I am of the impression that you get jukes by hitting someone with an unjuked move. This is I'm gonna use it to call out his slash, or should I? I don't know. I shouldn't have. Okay. This is bad because now I'm in combo for the second time in the game's history so far. By game I mean this match. Obviously, I've been in combo before. I'm not stupid. I'm not freaking conquest or something. It'd be cool if I were though. Oh, see, last patch, and I don't know about this one, though it's kind of looking like the same type of deal with this one as well. This was one of the better combo extensions, because sweep is heavy damage, and you can lead it into shockwave if you wanted to. I I don't know how much different it's become now, though. Rebirth gives you health back, and it's like a suction. It's like you get. I'm trying to not sound incredibly phallic right now, but it's like you get vortexed into the opponent's range if you get hit by that portion of it, and then he like explodes outward in a burst of acid and things. So you can, because that is a grab or a command grab more specifically, you can jump it. I think I explained this in a different video, but I just want to reiterate things as they come up just for the sake of it. This is a super that doesn't have the greatest duration, but it's better than what I was doing. So, oh wait, I forgot. Oh god, I forgot about whiff cancel. How cooked am I? I'm gonna save whiff for a burst, and then I don't know how to DI here, but let's do this. This is a Operation 3 combo at least, so the scaling is bad. Basically, now that we're here, what Paration is it is like on the first hit of a combo, if it like you see this 100% over here, like it's kind of covered by the initiative text, but it's like that is the combo scaling, and Paration dictates how much scaling you will have when your combo begins. So like, let's say that I started with Operation 0 combo, of which lower numbers are better scaling or operation. Uh, then my combo scaling would start at 100%, which is good. Let's say that I did -1, then that means that 2 hits in my combo would be unscaled. So for 2 hits, it would stay at 100. Now if I did Operation 1, Operation 1 combo, then my scaling, I think, would end up finding itself at 90%, which is slightly worse. I am honestly just a little bit angry at this guy. But it is okay. We will win in theory. Oh, that was so close to missing. I mean hitting. I really hope that explanation of the combo scaling you know, came, like, it made sense to anyone who watches. It probably doesn't because I'm the way I am, but yeah. In any case, I'm cooked here. Block. Okay. I didn't even check what he had, but I got a little scared. You know? See here is dash attack. It's a double hit move that you can only have upon doing a dash move. You've also got this move, sneak attack, after it, which is like a cross up type thing. Um, See, here's the thing. I'm scared. Help me. Sweet Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus. Save me. See, I'm gonna try and get him with dash attack. Maybe. No, I'm just gonna do grab. Dash attack is finicky. It's actually called throw, but who cares? Okay, we both threw. Now I'm not sure, but I'm beginning to think that perhaps this guy isn't as bad as I had previously named him to be. Perhaps. Just like, maybe. Grabbing again, this is a really bad idea. Yeah, I knew it! Dear God. I suck so bad. Okay, first, please. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Oh no. See here, we DI backward because he's facing backward. His combo's done now. That's why DI is really important. See, I did that intentionally to teach you something. You see? Totally. That's absolutely what that was. What do you mean I just suck at the game? No, that's impossible. Let's try dash attack again. Or let's see how far I can take it. See, he left. He's kind of giving me a few frames to do something. So I'm gonna check if it hits here. Not quite, but it would have been really cool if it did. Let's see what else. This hits almost. But I don't think I've got anything else. So we're gonna try for this. And I'm just a touch scared to do the guard break. Like a little bit more than I care to admit at the present moment. So we're doing this instead. Did he read it? No, he did not. I could have absolutely done the guard break. That is unfortunate. Here we do air swipe because effectively because of the block advantage, it's 3 frames instead of 5. And he fell for it. Respect my mix-up. See, I knew this was winnable. I never doubted myself even for a second. Not even a wee bit. Since we're at the health disadvantage, let me get just a little bit of health back. I have this feeling that he's going to burst, and I kind of want to see if I can like bait it without dying of death. I think the answer is no, so we're just doing this. Yeah, I had a feeling, but like you never read it -12. Don't be stupid. Don't do that. I really hope that I can make this comeback though, because it would be awesome if that were the case. Howl. Howl is very important. It's a super. It gives me jukes back, and it gives me, see, I never explained this, but Ninja has an air dash, and I promise this is related, that, is, you can, it's like a circle, whereas instead all the other dashes are like, they're like sliders or maybe just a fixed position or something. Ninja's got an air dash where you can like freely angle it in this like circular space of movement. And it gives me a special upon doing howl that is that, but for see, it got nerfed a bit, and these are the things that I can't possibly know. But it used to be a full circle, and now it's just like freely in the forward facing directions. We pray to the Lord. No! Okay, so this is a good example of something actually. I'll get something out of this to teach you. This is operation -1 combo, which is good. This is absolutely a positive for him because it means 2 hits in his combo will be unscaled. I don't know if I'm gonna post this just 'cause I got whooped so hard by someone who doesn't deserve it, but I might, in theory, maybe. I got like a good explanation of combo scaling and paration and stuff, so there's a bonus with that, but the rest of the video is pretty uninteresting. I think it might be a bit of the charm to post a video in which I get mollywopped though. So I'll think about it. See, I think he's gonna do this, so I'm gonna DI away from it and try desperately for whatever it's worth to save myself. He did not do that. This is what you might end up classifying as a failed read. I think the name is pretty self-explanatory, but it just means that you thought he was going to do something that he didn't do. And now we pray to God again. Oh, he dropped combo. He's an idiot. Okay. I'm scared, because this next combo, is absolutely death. Like, there's no way it's not, even if I were to, well, I guess it doesn't necessarily need to be. But I'm just a little bit scared. Oh no! See, I read it! I knew it! Okay. No, this, next hit, I'll die. But, like, we pray to God that I don't. That's what we do. It's, no. I don't know how to beat this, exactly. To be honest with you. Oh no! God! I knew it! Okay, I'm dead. But like, there's that. I wanted to angle it right. I wanted to do the frickin', okay, that's not great at all, but like, there's your experience with losing, kids, I guess. I got definitively destroyed. Please rematch me, it'd be really funny. Fair enough. I'll do another game, I don't really care, it doesn't matter to me. But I do want to win this one, in theory, and make good on the premise of this being a mutant video in which I actually get to play the game. So I ended up losing that because I misclicked on I forget what it's called, but it's like the forward like slash thingy. And I think I didn't know this, but my assumption now would be that juking something adds frames, because if I hadn't juked it, that button would have worked, whereas if when I did, it failed, despite the fact that all I thought juke did was make something boost in the direction at which you juked it. So he's got a few modded characters, which, among other things, means there's a chance I could get destroyed because Oxob here, which I plan to do a video on eventually, just for how fun it'll be for me, is probably one of the strongest characters in my mod list. I'm not gonna go as far to say like one of the strongest characters in the mod workshop, but maybe, I guess. Here's a royalty again. He's the character I fought in the first video. We're opening with our usual round start. It even beats Mutiny's armor because of how fast it is. So there's that. We clashed because yeah, he did dethrone. I did more damage to him though. If you can forgive the overlapped health bar displays, this is 1483 and his says 1449. He has like good buttons, but they tend to be pretty slow. So I am. This angle is weird though because Mutiny beats me if I just click like slash or something. So I'm just gonna block just in case. He did the stance switch into the other of the two characters. This one is more of a zoner type than Asgore, the other character is. We're gonna angle swipe up because despite the fact it's got terrible combo scaling, it's really quick and I just want to see. Okay, he did a move that like its momentum goes upward and then downward. So then during the upward portion of the movement, he kind of just avoided my small hitbox swipe thing. I'm slightly scared to dash back, but I will. I'm too goated to lose, trust me. Trust me, this cannot possibly lose. What did I say? That's how you know I'm the greatest to ever do it in this game ever. See, this move is really quick, and it has a tendency to beat a lot of my other stuff, except if I dash back again. So I'm gonna try and see. And 'cause he doesn't have free cancels, yeah, he just, he needs to take something here for his sins. This is Operation Zero, hitting move, whereas this would be Operation 1 move, which is why I'm doing kick over slash. Not free canceled, whiffed. He whiff canceled. There's a difference between those two. But most of his moves, except for the jab, the multi-jab, are still slower than my thing. So I'm gonna do swipe because he's really got nothing to beat it with. and then we wait for the game to catch up to us. And my button worked. Good. He did backdraft again, by the way, which is the button he tried to do before. So we do leap slash here since it's like it reaches into the air. And I'm gonna reset zoom because you can't see hardly anything, and neither could I, really. This is pounce. It's like, it can't be used here, but it would often be used as like a, cause it does that, like leap back before the actual hitbox comes out. It is like used as a dodge type thing sometimes if you do it right. This has both been the first double fight video and the first video in which I lost a fight, which I'll be honest is not very fun for me to say, but at least it's on video. At least everybody knows that even the person teaching you the mechanics for the last 3 videos can lose sometimes. Which, obviously, I hope everybody knew that and didn't need me to tell you. But, like, whatever. Okay, I've got, like, nothing here that can help me. Like, I can't even do a mix-up off of him getting up. Like, even that is beyond my scope currently, namely because I'm out of jukes. So that's not very fun. So, we try to do dash attack. And my thing beats his 5 frame. So, I am fairly certain of doing dash attack, and if I get hit, I'm gonna cry, or if I get parried, I'm gonna cry. He soft blocked, which means basically it's block string time, effectively. This is well, it would be normally 7 frame, but it's 5 frame because of block advantage. It is a 5 frame multi-hit that is +1 on block. We clanked on multi-jab. I keep saying multi. Clanking is just a term I picked up for clashing moves. I don't even know where it came from. I think I heard it somewhere. Whatever. So here, I think the best option to go for is Shred because it's 1 frame faster than multi-jab, and it beats his move because of that. It beats most of his stuff. He used figurehead, which is a stance switch, so he's the other guy again for the second time in the game, I think. I'm gonna be kinda simple and boring and try to read Insurgent, cause it literally has like an impressively far range. He did not do Insurgents, he did a projectile fireball, which is not parryable, and it only goes a certain distance, so it's not like that good, and it's got like a lot of startup and such. I just suck, so I didn't catch it. It's fine though. Here, I think we are gonna read He's got decree to do here as well, but because I'm scared of it, we're gonna read the guard break. He did neither. Man, if royalty wasn't such a powerful character, I think this guy would be getting killed. The only option I can do here is pounce, and I'm checking if it beats decree. It does beat decree. Let me check if it doesn't not beat uprising. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna click pounce here, despite the fact that I could die for it, but I don't care. Please click something. Something dumb, preferably. He switched oh my god, I wanna stab this dude. Um, so here is basically I need to not die. I'm gonna jump back to try to avoid his multi-jab, for which I might die to like snap. I did not. He is outside. He has no free cancels anymore. And I have no jukes. So this isn't good for either of us. I would have plenty of jukes right now if the character wasn't gutted. I'm trying my best, I promise. Um, we're gonna commit to a multi-jab parry. Again, I know, it's stupid. He blocked my 4-frame, which I'm pretty sure didn't even hit. What is he doing? Whatever. I think he's gonna figurehead again. The only issue with that, though, is that there's no clean way to read it because it has an aim slider that pushes the character in a direction depending on like what he wants to be pushed at. So I'm just gonna dash. See, I knew he would. I knew he would. I just can't read it because like this is obnoxious. I think this character royalty is being remade soon. Or like repatched or something, which will be good because it's not a very fair character. Especially for Mutant, who just got stabbed with a knife in the patches. Oh, he's gonna do dethrone again, isn't he? That's my bet. Are you ready? Okay, I sort of figured my bet would work. I did kind of, I hit him with a kick because it was faster than his other things. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a kick again, which is on the ground, 10 frames. And since he has 8 frames to get up, that leaves him with a total of 2 frames he didn't get up. What I was explaining there before my evil master plan was annihilated is called a meaty. I think I've done that before. I've explained those before, but I don't really mind doing it again anyway, so. See, this move always scares me, but as it's pushed out further, it has more of a delay on the hitbox. It's like this, super far, like, it's like a blast upward of, fire and maybe magic. I don't actually know what that is in lore for Asgore, but it doesn't matter. Who cares? I'm gonna juke my dash and then pray. He's trying to make me want to kill myself. I'm not Fousey Tube. Calm down. I'll be okay. Okay, Insurgents still hits here because it's the strongest move since Impale. Those who know. But like he did Insurgents, but not at the angle I was hoping. So it didn't do what I wanted it to, which was throw him into the projectile, which has now exploded for those of us who are challenged when it comes to identifying explosions. I'm gonna read Mutiny because it's an armored far-reaching move and I have almost nothing to contest it. He didn't do that. He did that for some reason. I'm gonna stab somebody. The good thing though is because he's out of free cancels, technically, uh, I can dash back against Mutiny and he's basically gotta die for it. And it's even better when he clicks even dumber buttons like that, because it means I can do whatever I want. So I'm gonna dash in and try to get a combo. For that, I'm gonna do dash attack. I don't think, honestly, the swift cancel will end up saving him, but what I pray is that I'm not wrong. See, I'm checking flip things too, because sometimes flipped momentum, can save you when you're like right in front of an enemy and you're at whiff cancel. But I think he's taking this, in theory. This connection is honestly pretty terrible, so I hope neither of us crashes. He DI'd out of the second hit of dash attack. This is okay, because I don't need to commit to the second hit of dash attack, and I'm going to use this opportunity to show you what I was talking about before with sweep. I'd rather not juke that because I want to keep my jukes. And I'm gonna be paying it. Yeah, it does refill your or it does give you more jukes if you hit a non-juked move. That's what I just checked. I was paying close attention to it up here. You can see that before I was at like what would it be, 2.5 jukes I think, and now I'm at 4. So I did see, and now because I hit shockwave, it gave me an extra half juke. I don't know if that's like the actual term for these little juke outlines. I assume it's more like an indicator that you're going to get a juke if you hit another move, rather than like an actual half measure of a juke. But like Oh, and because I juked a move, the indicator went away, and I will need to gain it back. See, we're learning things together. To pull him back in, never mind, actually, I don't think I will. I was going to try to do a rebirth to pull him back in while also not juking the thing. But see, here's a thing where I'd have to use a juke, like I can't even, not use one and continue combo. I think I would rather continue combo than not. So I'm gonna spend, I don't know how many jukes that'll come out to. 2, maybe? No, just one. Just one like indicator thingy or something. I don't even know what those actually are called. But I'm trying my best. And then I will do Rebirth. I wish I did a video on pre-patch Mutant, because I was having fun with pre-patch Mutant. Now it's like I have to actually think about how I spend my stuff. And I get the idea behind it, but this seems like a little bit much. I am always constantly, like, I barely have jukes all the time. And it's like you have to scrape at the bottom of the barrel for them now, and it's not something that I very much like. I think the combo's done, so I'm just gonna super fall and then howl to get some aforementioned jukes. And my guess is that he's gonna switch to his other half with figurehead and then do some spamming, which would not be like that's how you should do this, because his other half is more of a zoner type. Actually, no, he did not do that. Okay, so I don't want to fill the video with too many silences. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna howl again, because I've got the meter for it, and it will give me 2 uses of the slop dash thing from before. So that'll be useful, because it basically means I've got freer movement if I use that. And I've got 2 uses of it, so it'll help me out, I'm sure. Anyway, right now what this guy's doing is he's just wasting his free cancel, because he's never heard of waiting in his entire life. He has only 1 now, and I'm going to try with my newly acquired. Actually, I won't use the juke quite yet, but I'm gonna try and force myself closer. So then he's kinda gotta just deal with me for a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna test so it doesn't add frames to a move. Like, I'm still ready in, what does that say, 9 frames, even if I don't juke it. So, I don't know what was going on in that game before, where there was like, sometimes when I juked a move forward, it wouldn't hit, despite having previously hit without the juke. It might just be an angle slash hitbox thing, but I don't know. Aim to be good and pray for slappiness. I don't even know what I'm saying. Please help me. I'm just gonna hop forward a little bit. This is his super dash. It has a hitbox. I remember distinctly that annoyed me when I first figured it out. It's not really that bothersome anymore though, to be honest. Just 'cause like you have to commit to the super dash for it to work. Like you have to hold it and the opponent can jump it if man, that was scary. He did like a weave counter type move, except so it has invuln and it would have worked there. I hypothesize had I not used a juke to make my move go further, because as it goes further forward, it passed through the hitbox of the reversal weave. My parry worked! So he has two 5-frame moves. I parried one of them. Oh, I only technically accounted for one of them. But because, how do I put this? The height for the two 5-frame moves, it's the same between the two. So parrying one 5-frame move effectively parries the other. If the height were different, let's say that I think it's called dethrone, was a low hitting move instead of a high, I would have needed to choose between the two in order to get the parry, because your block height needs to be accounted for the move too in order to work. See, I just dropped my combo, is what I would say had I not had burst cancel. Burst cancel, I think I explained it before. It's a really quick combo extension tool that can also read an opponent burst, but it costs your own burst meter, which is up here. It's the blue bar thing that says burst. You can see it. You know what? I'm gonna hold it because I think I'll only be able to. I will be able to. Uh, what's the word? Catch him even with just the 9 frames. So I'm gonna see. Okay, he did not. He did not burst. Now what we pray is that I can catch him. I can't. That is what we call. You know, it's an okay move. I was gonna call it a big brain move, but I don't really wanna. This connection honestly isn't great. I'm gonna force him into meaty because my combos are so bad now, and because he's got 9 frames of stun and this is a 10-frame move, it gives him 1 frame to respond, for which he will be forced to block. In theory, he bursted. Never mind that, I'm going to grab him. And there was this old tech, and I'm curious if it still works. Oh, he left. You know what? I I personally call that a successful mutant video. I think that I had my fun and I played the character, and I really, really hope I never have to again, because that was the hardest I have struggled for anything ever in my entire life. Um, the next video might be the wizard one. But I've also been thinking about doing a replay compilation, so that one might either come out before the wizard one if I get replays really quickly, or it might come out or I flip that, so it might come out before the wizard one if I get replays really quickly, or it might come out after I didn't flip that actually, if I don't really get that many replays. I have a few already from these videos, so I might just use some of those, like like one or two, I don't know. But I'm honestly pretty excited to do both Wizard and Cowboy, which that video will come out at some point eventually. Wow, we've been doing this for 56 minutes. That's not that bad compared to the last video, which was like an hour and 6. Especially for doing 2 games. Like, wow. Um, but yeah, I think that's about it. I hope you had fun.